Good evening, everybody. This is October 19th, and this is our third installment of Lady Gwendolyn's Cauldron readings. So, thank you very much for joining tonight. Hello, Shannon, you're the first one in here. Good to see you, darling. Um, I hope my lesson today, my little chat about how shadow work isn't always so doom and gloom. It's discovering things about yourself as well. Um, so anyway, thank you all for joining. And how these work is you put in your date of birth in the comments, and I will pull from the cauldron. Whatever type of divination we draw is what we get. I do have my little steel drum here that I have been using as kind of a reading tool. So after the reading, I'll intuitively hit some notes, and whatever reading I get from that, that is a new thing that I am doing. Um, if we feel if I feel as though we've come to a spot where we need to work on a chakra or something, we'll do that as well. This incorporates in everything that I do, all the work that I do with shadow work, with energy work, with crystals. Um, Let me see what else, Reiki and access bars, everything that I do. I can't do access bars over distance, but I can do Reiki. Speaking of, right now, let me tell you, while we're waiting for people to get in here, for me to tell you what my offers are. Um, right now, I am offering. Oh my gosh, I think I forgot. With every healing, I'm offering um sound and crystal healing at no extra charge, mainly because I just got certified in it, and I want to use it a while before that becomes a separate entity. You understand what I'm saying? Let me work with it a little bit. If you come in for energy healing, and that is something that you would like to experience, by all means, let me work on you and show you what kind of magic I can produce. Hi, Emily. Yes, Lady Gwendolyn time. It's cauldron reading time. So I am so excited. I really missed, coming and talking to you guys on Wednesday nights. And I think after last week talking about doing things throughout the winter, I'm going to, you know what? You never know what you're going to see out of me. So right now I'm doing the cauldron readings until December 1st. December 1st, well, on Wednesday nights at 8 p.m. is always my time slot. So you know where to find me. I'll probably do the little cozy chats sitting in like by the fireplace, even though it's not lit, but all nice and warm and cozy, and talking about um different types of witchcraft and stuff like that. I think that's whenever I'll pull out my book of shadows and talk about different things. And um during Yule time, I always like to talk a little bit about the Yule traditions and things like that. So got that coming up. And then I'll take a break in January, February. So this is the plan. February, come back with Divination Night, and that'll go through March or April, depending on how many people we have interested in coming onto the show. I think season one, I had like 13 people, and the grand finale of season one was a grand finale. I was looking back at the images and stuff, and kind of reminiscing a little bit about how far I've come as Lady Gwendolyn, and how I've evolved. Again, shadow work. um, oh, before I forget, Witch's Brew tonight is in the glass that says, Hocus Pocus, I need wine to focus. So this is my Hocus Pocus glass. So cheers. Mm-hmm. I love the Witch's Brew. So good. Um, but yes, depending on how many people that we get, is depending on how long Divination Night will go, and then I'll figure out what to do after that, because that starts getting into festival season and planning for events, and I've got those will be all planned out and a schedule posted up for next year by January 1st. Oh, good. You know what, Emily? Let me ask you. Okay, so as crazy busy as my month has been, Cauldron reading night is becoming my relaxing brain cleanse time. So let me ask you something. Does the sound help? Now I know that most people do. This may just turn into a conversation, but I don't care. Uh, hi, Shannon. Um, most people work with singing bowls, and I do have some singing bowls. I have three, and they're all three different sizes. But I guess when most people think sound healing, they think of crystal singing bowls, and that's just not the case. I could have one show one night, and I'll probably save that for a December chat. Is all the musical instruments will go through them together. But I have a drum, not a traditional like natural drum, like a steel drum that you would have drumsticks on. Actually, we have a whole professional kit here. But they're all different sizes, and we're going to use them as for drumming circles. So that's the plan for those. But kalimbas, um, pipe flute, um, rain sticks, a frog, the little croaker. Have one of them, and then I have these little clickers that I made out of Snapple lids, but they click so cute. Yeah, okay. Mm, I've, I think so. I studied music in college, and sound is incredibly therapeutic when used properly, proves in studies. I find it nice and relaxing. I do too, and I don't think that you all can hear it. We kind of tested it out back behind the scenes. I have some binaural beats going on here, and it is just to keep my energy at a certain level, because y'all know that I can get wild and crazy. And me, whenever I'm by myself, is completely different from whenever I am on a show with Asen or Dottie, or, you know, anybody. I just kind of sit back and I don't say too much. And I feel like I can hold my own in a conversation. Um, yes, I have rain stick. I have two rain sticks. Um, but like that'll be for a December episode. We'll plan it now. It'll be a music therapy night. That sounds great. During the busy season between Thanksgiving and Christmas, you're going to need a relaxing night, so that's what we'll do. We'll pull out all the musical instruments. Um, I'll do the vocal healing and stuff like that. Right. Um, the ancient Greeks believed that certain music could be played in the background for different activities from learning to exercise to work. So, how many people need, um, show of hands, how many people need music to cook or to clean or, or to work? Um, Ironically, I have to have silence to focus on work. Now, well, I can kind of give or take, but I prefer it being silent all the time. Mainly, I think because my mind goes so fast that I need that that shut down. You know what I mean? Sometimes, especially if you are working in public, I can imagine having all the noise and being overwhelmed all the time and just wanting to come home and it just be quiet. So, yes. So, do you feel as though the music does motivate you and kind of get your blood pumping and your energy going to where you can do things a little bit more? It kind of gives you the drive, the energy. Because let's face it, there are some music that can just bottom you out. It's a timing thing, yeah. Some people need that not reputation, repetition, to move through. Kind of helps a high beat. Yeah, yeah. It's okay. So if I need to relax, it's groups like No Resolve and Five Finger Death Punch and Disturbed and um oh gosh, who else? Um, I can't remember their name. Oh my gosh, it's killing me. Anyway, they have the song "Demons" and "Attention, Attention." Shine down, shine down. Oh my God, it's shine down. Okay, so and then if I'm just kind of hanging out in a good mood and Lydia and I are singing together and stuff like that, then it's things like Imagine Dragons. So okay. The Greeks believed that playing the wrong music could completely mess up what you were doing, and I believe it. You should not play Ride of the Valkyries or driving big no no. Charge. Yeah, Kiss and Alice Cooper. Yes, absolutely. I mean, there really is a thing whenever they talk about it's a whole being a whole vibe. I totally stand by it, and I'm glad that I got into working with it. So yeah, that'll be something coming up for us. But the month is almost over. Um, we have tonight and then one more Cauldron readings, which will be followed up for me at least on a special episode on The 31st, it will be a group show. With me, Asen, I think Natalie, Dottie, Tracy, I think it's all of us. But that will be over on, it will be blasted out to all of our social medias. So Save a horse, ride a cowboy. No, because I know what you're. I have felt that energy before while you're driving. Yeah, it's pretty overwhelming. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on so far. For me coming up. Currently, you can get a 30-minute private reading from me for $30 by going to ladygwendolynhealing.com and clicking on the spooky special. In the tarot readings, it says it's a 30-minute reading. We can do that over video. It works out pretty well. So that option is there. Um, but somebody, come on, throw me out a birthday. I wanna do at least one reading. Otherwise, we'll cut to commercial. So then we'll do the commercial early, and then cut out and end it early tonight. All right, can we go to commercial, please?
Hi, I'm Dottie the Psychic, and I'm sure you're wondering why I'm not wearing any makeup. Well, one reason is to irritate my social media manager, Asen Knight. Hi, Asen. The other reason is because I like to get to the naked truth about what it means to be a neurodivergent LGBT person with psychic abilities. I've got vlogs, blogs, and podcasts and videos all related to try to live my best life and helping witches and bitches do the same thing. So, you can check all that out and get a reading from Dottie the Psychic at DOTTIEthepsychic.com. Safe travel and much profit to you.
Do you have a cute pet? We know you do. Each week, Tracy Van chooses from submitted photos a featured reader for her Facebook page and provides a tarot reading. Your adorable pet cat, dog, rabbit, goat, chicken, snake, or more could be her next featured reader. Visit tracyvann.com, TracyVann.com, and click Featured Reader to submit. We look forward to seeing your pet next.
Hey everybody, Lady Gwendolyn here, and I am here to tell you how to get in contact with me and a little bit about what I do. I am the High Priestess that works with shadow work to help you grow and heal. And I work with access bars, Reiki, I do power forms. I'm recently getting into crystal healing, sound therapy as well. So you can go to Lady Gwendolyn Healing, that is LadyGwendolynHealing.com. Book your appointment with me. I do in person, I do over the phone, I do over Zoom. We can do that as well. My main goal is to help you grow and heal, because I've been there, I'm still going through it, and I let my strength help guide you. See you soon.
Hey everybody, Natalie here from The Pendulum's Path. If you are in need of guidance, direction, spiritual connection, healing, or more, you have come to the right place. I have worked as a psychic and a medium for over 3 years, connecting people from all over the world with their loved ones, giving them insight and guidance into their current situations, their past healings, their blockages, and what they need to know in order for them to have a better future. It would be my absolute honor if you would come to my website at www.thependulumspath.com. Visit my shop. I have a whole bunch of crystals, oils, balms, mystery boxes, and more. And visit my services. I offer 15-minute, 30-minute, and 60-minute sessions. I also have email readings available if you're not comfortable with the one-on-one session with me, or if you just want to try me out. I encourage you to come visit me at the Pendulum's Path, and let's get you back on the right track today.
All right, and we are back, and we've got birthdays. I'm so excited. All right, first up is Star. Hi, Natalie. Thank you for joining in tonight. All right, Star. So 327. That makes you a Taurus. All right. So up first is the Earth Magic Oracle. By the way, the candle burning tonight is what another glorious morning. It is from the Hocus Pocus set created by Mountain Mama Magic. She is located here in Clarksburg, West Virginia, and I'm kind of like I buy her candles, okay? You know, I don't only buy her candles, but the majority of my candles come from her because they smell amazing. Out of the Hocus Pocus set, I have Another Glorious Morning and book. No, actually, I should say that right. Book. Yeah, it's a whole Virgo thing. All right, Star. So, Dreamtime creation. Okay, so I'm feeling some really good energy here. It feels as though something actually is being created. I don't know if this is your hobby or your job, but if you are creating something with your job, then that means that you are going to be very happy with this. Dawn, new beginnings. So I mean, yeah, I'm feeling a lot of energy right in here. Okay, here we go. Sanctuary. So it's all about finding your peace within yourself. I do feel as though this is more of a healing reading, and it's telling you that to take that journey to create your new path and your new strength and get to where you are happiest within yourself. Do not with the cave, do not hide yourself away, but be free with the creation. Be free to be yourself. All right. Here we go. Okay, so according to the sounds, I hope that you can hear them. I'm getting it starts out like a rocky start. So while I do have the good feeling, I feel like it's going to be a little bit of a rocky path at getting started. And that's why you have to be careful not to retreat into your cave. Um, be free to be who you are in this sanctuary, but don't hide yourself away from it. Hello, Lynn. All right, so Emily. I know you didn't type it fast enough. It's okay. There's plenty of time. Okay. I'm curious as to how this weekend will go for me. I have a craft fair I'm setting up with my mother on Saturday. Will it be profitable? Should I invest in more inventory or is what I got enough? Actually, I feel as though what you've got is good. Um, but you didn't come here for me just to tell you my opinion, right? You came here to have a little bit of fun and see what there's the Earth Magic Oracle again. Um, Another glorious morning actually smells like autumn, like the leaves and the crisp air and like I have been all about the feels this past week. And I've been talking about it everywhere about the look of fall, the colors, the wind blowing and the leaves just kind of trickling down like rain. Um, the beautiful sight. It just feeds my soul. And the video that I posted today was all about understanding why. Okay, the first card is the whale. So the word on it is breach. I don't know if you can read that or not, but breach. So this I feel is your indecision. Like you're not sure if what you have is enough or not. Wind activation. So this one I feel is where it's things are going to go well for you. I definitely feel like it's going to be profitable. Um, and the shaman, ancient healing wisdom. So I feel like your presence there is not going to be just healing for, not going to be just profitable. It's going to be healing for someone. You're going to be able to connect with someone that is going to need your work of some kind. Either it be your inventory or your love and support. Um, okay, so I don't know why this keeps coming up, but I feel like you need to have a talk with your mom. I feel like she's just a little maybe overwhelmed or just has something that she needs to get off her chest. So I don't feel like it's anything bad. It's just, sometimes we all just need a friend. But I can't shake that feeling, so I have to tell you. All right. So yeah, just kind of like the card said, I think you're good. I don't think that you need to add a whole lot more of inventory. Maybe there's one key piece that you're missing that you already have in your head, and you're kind of like, I kind of want to do this, I kind of don't want to do that. I think that's the one that you should do. So tell me if let me know if I'm wrong here, but I feel like you already have at least one piece in mind that's just nagging at you. Yeah. All right, Natalie. Thank you for joining me tonight. Wait a minute. Did you? I don't know if y'all see my video. No, I only put it on TikTok. But anyway, before I pull, I want to show you all my nails. I don't know if you can see them or not, but these are painted with labradorite nail polish. So at She's the Whisperer. She is out of Morgantown. She makes nail polish. So she I bought this off her. I love labradorite, and it helps with a lot of the work that I do because it's all about like shadow work and stuff like that. Actually, I'm going to tell the story. So Natalie and I stopped by Earth Magic and had to take She's a Whisperer, Megan, her picture that she won from Pagan Pride. So Natalie met me there and we just kind of looked around Earth Magic. This is in Star City, West Virginia. And so Natalie and I both ended up with nail polish, and she got the Graveyard Dirt, which is a great one for balancing and connection to the other side because she's a psychic medium. So it was more geared toward her and the work that she does. So I got the white labradorite. Okay. All right. So, all right, Natalie, that's my story. Fun times with Natalie. The tarot dice. All right. Okay. All right, 3 it does. All right, so this isn't the one that first popped out. Nope. Okay, the 8 of Cups, first one. You can see. Second one was the Page of Coins. And I guess this would be the Knight of Wands. Okay, so looking at this, I guess maybe you already read it yourself. But for you, the 8 of Cups, I feel like is representing your cup is almost runneth over. You are getting to a point in where you want to be with your goals and stuff that you just kind of at that tipping point. It's kind of stagnant right here a little bit, but it's almost ready to move over. The Page of Coins is representation of the stability that's going to bring with this. And while it is young stability, it's going to be more success for you as it moves forward. The Knight of Wands is you taking action. It's obvious you love what you do, and with these 3 together, as long as you are being completely true to yourself, I feel like all that you want and hope and desire for is going to finally come together. Like you're going to be able to have a balance of all these things, home, work, fun, you know, be able to have a all over good structure. All right, Emily, and very spot on. I have a painting I haven't quite finished. It's almost done, but I wasn't sure if I should push to finish it in time for the weekend or not. Yes, do it. All right, Natalie, are you ready for your sound? it kind of matches your reading. It gave a very upbeat feeling vibe to it, and the tempo was a little bit quicker as well, but the tones were yes, yes, yes. They were grounding tones, but they were more quicker, like I said, with the tempo. So gaining energy as you move forward, and that's what these was a transition reading. So there we go. Thank you all so much for joining in tonight. Like, I didn't share this, so you know, if you want to share this, yeah, because normally that's what I do. That's the weirdest thing ever. So yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's how things are going. Starting next week, I am going to thank you, Natalie. Starting next week, because it will be a week for, like, Samhain and um the Day of the Dead and everything like that. I will be lighting a healing candle. Um and I will share video of it every day, but I will start it on my show next Wednesday night. So we'll get a little witchy, but it's time to honor the ancestors. And if you have any healing requests or connections, messages that you want sent over to the other side, make sure you bring them, and we will go through that next Wednesday night, as well as doing the Cauldron readings. All right, so at the rate things are going, maybe we should do another commercial, and then we'll finish out the show and make it a solid hour tonight.
Welcome back, Goblins! My name is Jason, and I am the host of the Esoteric Book Club, a podcast that examines titles on the magical, paranormal, the mysterious, and the strange. I release 2 episodes a month, in which I review books on esoteric topics, recap news of the weird, and conduct interviews with authors, practitioners, and experiencers. The Esoteric Book Club can be found on every major podcast service, or can be streamed directly from esotericbookclub.org.
Hi, I'm Tracy Van. I provide a blended reading consisting of mediumship, psychic, and tarot cards. A reading from me can cover any guidance you need, from relationships with your partner or your family, spiritual, financial, any questions you may need clarity on. If you would like to book an appointment with me, check out my website, tracyvann.com. That's TRACYVANN.com. I have bookings from 15 to 60 minutes you may choose from. That helps if you just have a quick question, need an answer, or if you're looking for a reading in more depth. I'm here to provide the guidance and clarity for you. Let's just figure it out. Bye.
Hi, Techie Joe here. I work with Ace and Knight, some of the best psychics in West Virginia, to create amazing live streams and podcasts for the Psychic Coffee Shop Network. Together, we brew up great content discussing news, events, hot topics, and more, all from a psychic perspective. On the Psychic Coffee Shop, we interview amazing authors in the metaphysical realm. Coffee and Tea combines ASIN with Tracy, Dottie, Natalie, or Lady Gwendolyn for the good and the bad of being a psychic. Shameless Self-Promotion with Dottie the Psychic talks to leading and emerging YouTubers and business owners in our community. Mountain Bears brings you the latest in LGBT news and politics. The Psychic That Plans answers the question of, well, how a psychic plans. Plus, we're live on air. We take your comments and your questions, including psychic advice questions. Check out our amazing programming, book an appointment with top psychics, and find out all the wonderful things we have to offer at PCSBnetwork.com today.
Hi, I'm Ace and Knight. I provide tarot readings covering everything from love and relationships to your life questions and your most spiritual answers. And also, I provide a lot of guidance in finances and divorces and all those relationship problems. So, if you'd like to get a reading from me privately, not on air, you can feel free to do so by visiting aceandnight.com and booking your appointment. I also provide on-demand services, so if your life is a little chaotic, you can go ahead and click that call now button there on my site. Great for a quick answer question. All right, guys, back to the show. Enjoy.
Okay, everybody. So, first off, I just want to say I am very thankful to be a part of the Psychic Coffee Shop Network. All of my shows are on there. Everything that I do is with the Coffee Shop Network. So, as far as these Cauldron readings, Divination Night, whenever it comes back, and that's what this intro is from Divination. That's why it's winter, because that's when it happens. And then March 25th we go live, because that is Pagan Day of Prayer that we started in 2020. So that's all. Yes, start painting. Okay, so while we were gone on commercial, I thought I would go ahead and end this out with a bone reading. So I have my cloth, and if you have not seen the cloth before, this is in the color of the elements. So let's see. So the purple is for the spiritual area. The blue is for the water area. Red is for fire, green is for earth, and yellow is for air. And these all have different representations. And I do have like a little goddess symbol in the center that I put. Okay, so here we go. But each section talks about a different area of your life, kind of like would with the tarot cards. All right, let me make sure every piece is out. Here we go. This is probably my favorite form of divination, to be perfectly honest. And I know exactly why it is, because only I can read these how I intended them. Like it's not like with these cards, okay? People can read these cards by reading the book and know exactly what the creator was trying to convey. Whenever I read these cards, by how, well, of course, what they say, but in what direction to go in. And then that leads my clairs to just determine everything else. With this system of osteomancy that I have created, I know what everything means, how it all fits together. There is no book for me, and I tell you guys what these things represent to me, but it's my secret. I'm not telling nobody. No. All right, guys, here we go. So let's say this is for what we're focusing on between now and next Wednesday night. So we have a lot to look at as far as our emotions. So our emotions are on point, and I know exactly what this is because the moon is changing. Are we fixing to have? Okay, no, we're gonna have like a new moon around Halloween, but we're coming into eclipse season, and um I'm thinking it's gonna be in Scorpio, isn't it? Do not quote me on that. But anyway, the primary focus is going to be fiery emotions, and it's all kind of weirded in together. Um, all the bones are separate, so I don't have to look at that. The most stability that you have is going to be following your own passions and guidance. Don't let your emotions get too involved with what you want to accomplish. Um, the three, which to me represents creativity, is in that fire passion zone. So and that's where the intensity all is focused on. I do feel like there's going to be a balance between the two of them, and some realizations are going to be coming. The key that I use for opening up doorways and opening up your consciousness is in your emotional area. So that's what we need to focus on. That's what we're going to look at. Things that are outside of the circle, the ancestors, they know that next week their time is focused on them, but right now they are just watching over us. So that's what we have to look forward to right now. Finances are going to be involved in this, but not too much. Meaning you're not going to take a hit. It's not going to be that big a financial blow. Okay. All right. Put those away. We have one more reading to do. See, there's the key. The citrine, the bunny rabbit, and the pinnacle. No, I haven't used the other side. The other side is actually for pendulum, but I do not use it for that. Ta-da! Technically, I bought it because of this, and I puffy painted this, but hey, it's my own creation, right? If you can't be creative and do your own create craft, then, you know, what can you do it for? All right, so 10/24. How next week is going to go. It's his birthday, and he always worries something may get in the way of it. Being positive. He's had bad luck birthdays in the past. Oh my goodness. Okay. The Daily Crystal. I think this is one of the most beautiful decks. First off, the amethyst. Trust your intuition. But to me, the amethyst means healing. So has had some birthdays that has really just he needs to heal from those bad ones. Black tourmaline, protect your energy. So yeah, some healing needs to be done from those. Sometimes, let me see. Sometimes you do the best you can, and kind of leave you falling flat. And I kind of feel like he has tried, but he just feels as though it gets worse as time goes on. Uh, Apathlite, stay positive. Isn't that what you just said? You trying to tell him to stay positive? Okay, so the last card I pulled this one, Soda Light. It says, speak your truth. Isn't that a beautiful? Actually, if this is, I don't know, I'll have to look. I was going to say, I may have gotten a piece of Soda Light in my kit yesterday. If I did, then I will bring it over because I feel like that is a good piece of crystal to help him heal and go through this. All right. So kind of like the cards, I feel as though the tones kind of started out a little kind of doom and gloomy, but eventually picked up and into a more positive vibration and more uplifting feeling. And I do feel a pressure lifting off of the chest area. So I feel like the heart needs that healing. So I wish him all the best and happy birthday blessings, and may you have a birthday that you've always dreamed of having. So I wish that so much for you. All right. So anyway, yes, that's how we'll just cover how to get in contact with me, and we'll call it a night. So every day I post a card of the day video or picture on Instagram Reels, my Facebook page, TikTok, Twitter. Even if you're on my Snapchat, you get a card of the day information. Um, so if you are following me, um, I appreciate that, and you're getting the cards of the day. On Tuesday is Trauma and Terror Tuesday, and we do a 3-card spread to see what kind of trauma that we have to work through. And this week it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was, seemed to kind of balance out okay. And then Witchy Wednesday was today, and we talked about shadow work and how it's not all hard. It's about learning new and interesting traits about yourself. You can go to my website, Lady Gwendolyn Healing, LadyGwendolynHealind.com. And my blogs are there, my information about the energy healing and things like that. And it will be getting updated with the crystal and sound healings ready for debut next year. So that's a work in progress there. But you can book me from the website. Remember the spooky special, 30 minutes for $30. I do have some availabilities. I have extended my working hours from 8 a.m. until 7 p.m. Mainly, I stop at 7 p.m. because I got to get ready for shows like tonight for some reason. And then after working all day, I just want to kind of wind down and relax a little bit, watch a documentary or something. And let me tell you something real quick. Um, there are two, like, okay, so there's Dahmer, and then there are the recordings, like the Jeffrey Dahmer recordings from whenever he was confessing everything and going into complete detail. They talk about it, and now Hulu those were on Netflix. Now Hulu's got My Friend Dahmer, a movie. Like, it's Dahmer mania. Why? I need somebody to chime in on this as to why all of a sudden the serial killer of our youth is coming back to haunt us. Somebody, anybody. But anyway, I do feel a connection with him because he was the um money. Yeah. Are they trying to just scare us Gen Xers? Maybe that's it, because Halloween ending, the movie franchise Halloween ends with it ending. Are they trying to bring something back just to try to scare us Gen Xers whenever we're just like, yeah, whatever, whatever. Okay, enough rambling for tonight. But I love you guys. I will see you next Wednesday night at 8 p.m. for Cauldron readings. And we will light the healing candle and the ancestral candle. Serial killers are big business. You have the people who would gladly go out to dinner with him, and those that get fascinated by the whole serial killer thing. You know what my fascination with it is? The psychological. What makes them who they are. And that's why I like watching the serial killer documentary. I mean, like, I don't like I'm a huge American Horror Story fan, and let me tell you something. First episode of season 11 starts tonight. So, in case you are American Horror Story fans like I am, the show starts tonight. Yeah. I guess it's just in good taste. Yeah, he's a riot. You tell him I said he's a riot. All right, everybody. So see you then, and good night. I love you, and great blessings. Stay safe out there.